Hello all, my name's Sam Lambert. I am the Northern European Channel Account Manager for Gigamon, and I am delighted to be joined by Richard Betts here today to do our partner spotlight. Richard, please introduce yourself.
Hi everyone, as Sam says, Richard Betts. I'm the CEO of Vizst Technology, a proud partner of Gigamon's.
Brilliant, thank you, Richard. So who is Vizst Technology and what is the company history?
Well, Vizst Technology is actually a relatively new business, but only actually been going about 15 months. However, it actually was born out of the merger of three businesses that have all been going for over 18 years. One was a Microsoft Gold partner, another an AV partner, and another business was a cybersecurity and networking company. So you put them together, and what we have is a managed service provider, mainly focused across cyber and networking. Our business is relatively small, 45 employees. We have an head office in Poole, in Dorset. We have our sales office in London, and we have a dedicated service provider lab in Newbury, next to one of our service provider customers. So we're experiencing good growth as a result of what we've done, and last year we had a fourfold increase in revenue over the last year.
Brilliant. So what does your company name stand for?
Well, the actual name Vizst doesn't stand for much, but what do we stand for? I think what we stand for is trust. What we try to do is become a trusted partner of our customers. What we want to try and do is support them with all of the kind of elements of a digital transformation journey, as you can see from the different pillars of products that we have. And obviously what we want to do is become a kind of core to what they do. We're very much trying to not be a classic reseller, i.e. selling product and walking away. What we want to be is that strategic partner that is in it for the long term and provides managed service around all of our product wraps. So that's kind of what we're really focused on.
So what would you say and describe your company culture? What makes Vizst tick?
Well, I think this always is a difficult one to kind of put into an explanation, but what we believe is that we are very driven by our customers, and that's probably borne out by the previous statement. We're focused on trying to provide the right type of outcome for them. If we listen to our customers well, we understand their challenges, and we can create the right solutions for them, then ultimately that's doing the right thing for the customer. So I think our culture really is really a testament to our sort of team work that we provide and the experts that we have within our business. The reality is we're fiercely proud of the work that we do, delivering everything with what we like to think is honor and passion, and that's really what makes our business tick, is the creativity and the collaborative work that we have across the teams and across our customer base. And I think because we're a relatively small business, we're able to be agile and provide sort of diverse skill to our customers. So I'd like to think that we provide something a bit different than the normal type of business.
When and how did you become a Gigamon partner?
Well, as I mentioned in one of my earlier answers, the businesses have actually been going for about 18 years. And some 18 years ago, we formed a very strategic partnership with a large service provider based in Newbury in the UK. And we were tasked by them to look at how they could have better and deeper visibility across their network. And after doing some evaluation in the marketplace, Gigamon became the obvious fit, and our partnership started from that requirement, and has continued to grow with that particular service provider to the point where I believe their solution is one of the biggest Gigamon rollouts across EMEA, and clearly we're growing our business on the back of that into other vertical markets.
If you had to describe Gigamon with just one word, what would it be?
I think probably proactive.
Brilliant. Great use of the proactive word. I would also agree with that one. What are some of your market's specific advantages and challenges when it comes to network security and visibility?
Yeah, I mean we can start to get in down a bit of a technical path here, can't we really? But the customer's requirement is to really to tap into both the physical and the private cloud traffic across the network. That certainly was a big challenge for our service provider customer. And that's something that Gigamon delivers really well and continues to support us with that service provider. So I think that's kind of the initial sort of area that we focused on. Some of the future challenges are based around the customers growing. Their private cloud estate has grown significantly, and obviously alongside that, call volumes have increased from east to west traffic. So to tap all of that traffic as I guess is the kind of like the challenge, but I think we're both up to meeting that challenge.
Agreed. Which Gigamon features stand out the most and make the product outstrip its competitors?
Yeah, again, we are in danger of getting down the techie line here, but I know for a fact that when we started working with our large service provider customer, one of the significant features that won the deal for us both was the 100 gig support. That was pretty unique across the competitive landscape, and I think that was probably that alongside the single view of the physical and virtual tapping really was the kind of the key things that won us that deal. And I think probably is still certainly the single view is still probably the most pertinent.
Brilliant. How do you see Vizst Technology fit together with Gigamon to solve your customers' problems?
Well, as I said, I think we formed Vizst as becoming we like to think we're a leading provider of network and cyber security technologies. So I think we certainly play in the right space. We do work with multiple vendors, none that compete with Gigamon, but other vendors in the cyber security and networking space. But all of these vendors have a single thing in common, which is that all of the customers want a kind of single deep visibility across all of these product sets and across their estate. And so I think the Gigamon proposition, along with what we do with our existing customer base, allows us to really provide a kind of an end-to-end solution for our customer. And I think that's one of the key things that's going to prove to be successful for us both.
Agreed. So, as Vizst is a network security and cybersecurity specialist, where do you see the trends in network security and visibility in the next 3 years?
Well, I'm not really an expert in this, so I'm probably not the best person to answer this question. But certainly, what we do know is that there's a continued increase in kind of ransom threats, and cybersecurity is, without a doubt, a growing focus across all of executive boards and management teams across our customers, and I'm sure most businesses in the UK. So, with that sort of extensive number of technologies available to meet those demands and defend those types of attacks, I think the ability to provide a solution that offers a consolidation across that security framework and provide kind of deep visibility across all of those frameworks, I think is going to be mission critical. And I think that's where us working with Gigamon is going to help a lot.
Brilliant. What is the most memorable moment associated with Gigamon as a partner?
As I mentioned to you before, we've worked with this large service provider for 18 years, and they come when we've helped design many parts of their network, and when they come to us to kind of help fix a particular problem about visibility, they wanted to work with someone who had kind of deep knowledge of the customer network, and we obviously were the right party for that. But working with Gigamon and being able to recommend the design and deploy the solution, I think was certainly a success for us all.
Brilliant. So I'll pick one last question because I appreciate the whole Word document is huge, and as we rightly said, we don't want to overload
in danger
anyone.
of repeating ourselves a little bit.
Agreed. Let's go for the unique capabilities does this partnership bring to business? So, Richard, one last question. What unique capabilities does this partnership bring to your business?
Well, firstly, we really enjoy working with Gigamon. As I said, they're a proactive business. They want to work with channel partners like ours. They recognise the value that we bring to the party, which is, really means something to us as a business. So first of all, it's the kind of fact that we have a proactive business partnership, which is really important to myself as a CEO. I think you can't work with a company that you're struggling to build a right sort of relationship with, and we feel very comfortable with the relationship we have with Gigamon. But from a technical perspective, Gigamon provide that level of integration across the technologies that gives our customers real control of their data. So it goes far beyond the sort of tactical points of solutions. It's a real detailed visibility. So I think our partnership as a trusted partnership, we can, along with the customer, go on a journey that provides a proper type of holistic service and solutions across the piece for our customer base.
Brilliant. Richard, can I just say thank you so much for joining the Gigamon Partner Spotlight. I think it's well overdue, and I think proactive is a great word, not just for Gigamon, but also for Vizst. In my short time at Gigamon, Vizst has been categorically the most proactive partner I've been dealing with since joining. So thank you so much for your help and your support, and continued support of Gigamon.
Well, I think that's something that we pride ourselves on. So that's good to hear that we're proactive also. And you're right, we're both in it to enjoy some success together.
Indeed. Thank you so much.
Thank you.